let's talk about connecting your devices. I mean, all of them. Your phone, your laptop, your home computer, maybe even a server in the cloud. What if you could link them all into one single private network that just works, no matter where you are? Well, there's a way to build exactly that, and it's way simpler than you might think. Let's break it down. So, it all starts with a problem that I bet you've run into. You're out somewhere on your phone using 5G, and you realize you need a file that's just sitting on your desktop computer back at home. Why is that so hard? Why can't those two devices just talk to each other, directly and securely, without a bunch of complicated hoops to jump through?
Well, the simple reason is they're on completely different networks. Your phone is on a mobile network, and your PC is on your home Wi-Fi. You can think of them as two separate islands, totally isolated, with no simple, secure bridge to connect them.
So, how do we build that bridge? We do it by creating our own personal network. Tailscale calls this a tailnet. And believe it or not, getting started is incredibly easy.
No, really, it is this straightforward. First, you just download the Tailscale app onto whatever device you want to connect. Then, you log in with an account you already have, like Google, Microsoft, or GitHub. And finally, you just do that again for every other device you want on the network. That's it. Seriously. And when I say every device, I mean pretty much all of them. Your iPhone, your Mac laptop, that Windows desktop at home, a Linux server you're running in the cloud. You can even add things like a Raspberry Pi or an Apple TV. They can all join the same private network.
And that right there, that's a tailnet. It's basically an invisible, secure layer that sits on top of the internet and connects only your stuff. It doesn't matter if one device is at a coffee shop and another is at home. As far as Tailscale is concerned, they're all in the same virtual room.
Okay, so you've connected all your devices. What's the first big win? Well, you can finally stop trying to remember those long, messy IP addresses. All right, imagine you have a cloud server. Normally to connect to it, you'd have to know its public IP address. A random string of numbers just like this one. It's clunky, it's impossible to remember, and sometimes it even changes. It's just the old way of doing things.
With Tailscale, that whole complicated jumble of numbers just becomes this.
A simple, human-readable name. Instead of typing in an IP address, you just type cloud server, and it just connects. This whole thing is called Magic DNS. And the best part is, it works for every single device in your tailnet, completely automatically.
And this is where things start to get really powerful. All of a sudden, you can just refer to everything by its name. Your phone can find desktop, and it just works, even when it's on 5G.
This one simple change unlocks so much. Now you can get to a private service on your server just by typing its name in a browser. You can connect to your desktop from literally anywhere. You can even open a secure command line to your server right from your phone without messing with IP addresses or complicated security keys.
So that's how we connect our devices to each other. But what about connecting to the rest of the internet? Well, Tailscale has a really powerful feature for that too.
It's done with something called an exit node. The easiest way to think about it is like your own personal private door to the internet. You can pick any device on your tailnet, like say your computer at home, and tell your other devices to send all their internet traffic through it. Okay, so why would you ever want to do that? When does routing all your internet traffic through one of your own machines become like a killer feature?
Well, here are some perfect examples. Let's say you're on public Wi-Fi at a cafe. You can route all your traffic through your home computer, which encrypts everything and keeps it totally private. Or maybe you're doing some online banking. You look like you're coming from your trusted home network, not some random coffee shop. And if you're traveling overseas, you can access websites and streaming services just like you were sitting on your couch back home.
And the best part? Setting this whole thing up is ridiculously easy. It's literally 2 steps. First, on the device you want to be your exit, let's say it's your home desktop, you just flip a switch to advertise it as an exit node. Then you hop into your Tailscale admin page and approve it. That's it. From that point on, any other device on your network can choose to use it. Okay, let's bring this all together. By taking these few simple steps, you've completely changed how your devices talk to each other and to the internet as a whole. Just think about what we've actually built here. We've taken all of our scattered devices and woven them into one single private network. We got rid of cryptic IP addresses and replaced them with easy, memorable names. We've made public Wi-Fi safe to use, and we've basically figured out how to take our home internet connection with us wherever we go. Remember those isolated islands we started with? They're just gone. Now, instead, we have a unified, secure network that travels right along with you no matter where you are in the world. And that really just leaves us with one final thought. Now that you can securely get to anything from anywhere, what could you build if your network wasn't tied down to one physical place anymore?